Hey guys, welcome to this Google Analytics cohort analysis tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the cohort analysis reports within Looker Studio. What does cohort analysis reports do is that it allows you to explore the behavior of your new users over time on your app or site. So let's say you want to know what is the retention rate of your application or your site. How many users that come the first time to your website or application, and then they come back for the next period of time, and then the next period of time, and then after that. So this is what we call the retention rates of the website or the application. So we can have it like in for Google Analytics in a monthly basis or weekly basis or on a daily basis. So here, for example, in this report, you can see here the analysis for the last 6 months. So it's a monthly cohorts. So for example, here if we wanna read this data here, so it says like the users who came to your website on April 25 for the first time. So the number is 360,000. So of course, in this period, the retention rate is here is 100%. And then from these 360,000, like in the month after that, it says like he's number one. So it's the cohort number one. So after 1 month, like 36,000 of those came back to your websites. So which means that you have retention rate here of 10%. And and the same thing here, like in the second month after April, so it's June, so 3% of those that came the first time on April came back for the second month, and so on. So this is how you can read this data. So here I have like I give in this report like the details, and then like here in the weekly, this is for the last 8 weeks. So I keep here only the percentages. So now that you understand like what it means, so it means like after this week 33, like the week 34, 4% of those that came last week came back the next week to the website or the app. And only 5% of those that came in this week 33 came back on the second week, and so on. So now you get it. So this is how you can read the data. Daily cohort is the same thing. So you can see like on the daily basis how much like user that came like for example on September 17th came back like the next day, and then the next after, and then the day after, and then the day after, and so on. So it's a very valuable like kind of insight that you can get from this kind of report. So you know how sticky is your website or app, like how much how what is your retention rate, how much of your users that you capture like that came to your in contact with your website or app like came back like for a different period of time to your website, and you can retain them. So now that you understand how to read this report, now I'm going to show you how you can have access to it. So basically in the link below you can have like the link to this template report, and you go copy and paste the URL of the report template in your browser. It's going to take you to Looker Studio website if you're not connected to it already. So I'm gonna have to connect to my Google account and the Looker Studio account. Then you click next. Here you go. Now that you are in Looker Studio, paste the link again so you can get access to the report template. Now you need to use the Picometrics connector for Google Analytics so you can have access to the cohorts analysis reports within Looker Studio. Of course, you give access to your Google Analytics data to this Picometrics connector. When it says now it says success, you can close this window and go back to your report templates. Now, as you can see, you have the data in the report templates, but it's not yet the data of your Google Analytics account. Now I'm going to show you how to get access to the data of your Google Analytics account. So you click here, use my own data, this button here. Then you're going to replace the data here, Google Analytics 4 with AI Insights. Click on replace data. Then you're going to have access here to the data sources. And you're gonna go to the partner connectors here. It's gonna be a little bit long, but just wait for uh, some 30 seconds, and then the partner connectors are gonna show up here. Here you go. You can type in here Picometrics. So you're gonna have all the connectors of Picometrics, and then you choose this one, Google Analytics 4 with AI Insights. This is the one that will enable you to get access to your Google Analytics data and to the cohort analysis reports. So here, of course, you're gonna select your own Google Analytics property from the drop-down list. You select the allow report ID to be modified in the report. If you have access to more than one, you can change that from the report. And then this is the prompt for the EI. So we're not gonna use it now, but just like to be able to use it in the future, check this radio button here. Okay, then you go through the process, then you click on the add button here, and then it's gonna go and bring your data, bring the schema, and bring your data to the reports. Yes. Then when you get your data changed here, so now you can click edit and share, so you can have your own copy of the reports in your Looker Studio account. Okay, let me share it with you. Okay, then you go here, and then we're going to be able to see the cohort analysis report. And you're going to be able also to see in this page some other KPIs from your Google Analytics accounts about e-commerce and the use per device category, and like how many purchase, what is the purchase revenue by month, and how many purchases you've got, and what is the purchase rate, etc. And the Picometrics connector also gives you some AI insights about your data from your Google Analytics account. So you're going to be able also to use this if you want. So you have some key insights and some recommendations in order to improve the traffic on your website. And then you have the prompt here. The prompt allows you to speak with your data. So you can ask questions about your data and get the answers right down here. So I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, you can book a call with us or contact us via this link here. We'll be glad to answer any of your questions and to help you out. Thank you.